G'day viewers, it's Sunday the 31st of August when you're watching this, and I'm going to do a run on the Clinchfield, which I haven't done for quite a while. We've got a couple of F7s, and we've got 5,000 tons of coal. Oh, got assistant as well. How about that? Right, now, let's try and remember how to set this thing up. Headlights. And that one. That one. That one. That one. That one. I think that's it. And you have... Oh, isn't my rail driver software running? That would be about right, wouldn't it? Okay. There we go. That sounds good. Don't really want wipers. Oh, I don't have to cut brakes in and stuff. How do I do it on this one? Make brake clap, signal bell. Oh, how many bloody locos have we got? 4. Okay, so we need to set that to 4. No, that's to passenger. That's to 4. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Release. Maybe I don't have to cut in the brakes. Maybe they're already cut in, because it certainly seems to be behaving that way. Yeah, they are cut in. Look at that. Okay. Why don't I have any movement on my throttle? Series parallel. Says he running away backwards. Let's just get the train stopped and hopefully we can get moving. Something other than backwards. I think I'm making sparks. I certainly am back here. That's a good thing to do with a train full of coal. Make sparks. More sparks. Come on, you can do it. Spin those wheels. Yeah, let's set fire to the grass. Good plan. Let's try and stop the wheels spinning with a bit of brake. There we go. Come on, you can do it. Lift that monkey on your back. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Another one? That's too many. Oh, it's only 5,000 tons. What could go wrong? Come on. Lift it. We are moving. I think. Or are we going backwards again? Come on, you can do it. You reckon we can do it? I reckon we can do it. Where's the sand control? Can't do it in series. Can we do it in parallel? That looks like a no. You know, I've got a brake application on and I'm rolling backwards. Right, let's get her stopped. It's looking promising. We have stopped. Let's notch her up to 4. And release. See if she'll lift it. Can she lift it? It's pretty good stuff, this. Oh, there's more locos. So we have banking com? I didn't think we did have banking com in this thing. So the ones down the back doing anything? Or are they just dead weight? Because I don't seem to have banking com on Clinchfield. What's this one doing? Anything? Nah, she's not making any power at all. Reverse is not even in, I don't think. Yep, so they're just useless sitting back there. They're just dead weight. Because I don't think this radio's got banking com or anything like that. Transition cutout, auto. Is there anything I can turn on anywhere? Isolation valve. Just get out. Let's race down the back ourselves. And we'll put these bastards in power. Because without banking com, these locos down the back won't do a damn thing. They're just a dead weight to drag along. Could always just uncouple them and leave them behind. Actually, what am I doing? Do it this way. Huh. No, we can't get to them that way. Definitely not. Alright. Let's do the dirty on this thing. Just get rid of these useless locomotives that are down here. Oh, we've got a caboose on the back as well. Where is the reverser? Reverser forward. Selector 1. Brake should be cut out and handle off, that's correct. Let's give it a couple, 3 notches. Is she powering? Yep, she's powering. Okay, so we're going to do it the easy way. Once we build some amps up here, which I'm not seeing any amps building. Might be because the brakes are on. Oh no, oh, that's why. I'm an idiot. Okay. Let's do that again. Let's build some amps. And brakes off, because now I've got locos on the back pushing and these ones going. It's trying to move. Let's give this one another notch. Give this one another notch. There we go. Now we've got it. God, how would a new player ever figure that out? Seriously. How are these points here set? Are they autos? Oh no, they're set for me. It's fine. So 23 miles away, where are we going? Looks like pretty much a full-length run of the map, so I don't think it's going to be all that quick. Really? We are going to see the light gradually come up though as we get moving. Let's go down the back and give that another notch. Give this one another notch. Give this another one. Give this another one. So we are now accelerating at least. Give this one all the notches and this one all the notches. Don't seem to have headlights on. No. No headlights on. Huh. Go figure. Put them on dim and they work. Ooh, we had some slippy. Got a white light to the right of the red, and we have a green light down on the bottom. So I'm assuming the red's for the main line and the green's for us. as we drag our Clinchfield black gold through the mountains. Carload after carload after carload of ground up hopes and tears from Greta. There's an empty one. How'd that happen? We're now going slightly too fast, but I'm pretending I can't see it. Here come the rear end pusher units. And the caboose. Now let's drop the revs right off. We'll leave the ones on the back pushing and put this into 2 and bring this back up again. We're building amps. We are building amps. Good. Now we'll do the same thing with the one down the back. Notch him off. Go to 2 and notch him back up again. That should give us some more grunt. And indeed it has. We're accelerating. Yeah, it's been quite a long time since I've done a Clinchfield run. I thought, why not? Oh, look at that. It looks kind of cool. Let's get down low, shall we? Remember when I first got Clinchfield, it was such a challenge for my video card of the time, which I think was a 1070 something. It actually used to draw each letter on the carriages one at a time. So that second last unit got its headlights on. That's better. I've got to put the 3 camera back over here so it's ready for when I need to do some throttle interactions for this one. Got clobbered by something then. Probably a mountain. Right, now it's fine. Into the next big tunnel. We have nothing but our gauge lights for company. Nice green signal. Should see it change. There it goes. Here comes the monster. Gradient's starting to drop back, so I'll have to reduce power soon because we are in a 30-mile-an-hour zone and we're doing 29 currently. Just notched them both back to 6. We'll see how that goes. If she holds at this speed, which is 31 mile an hour, I'll be fairly happy. It's a grease pot. So where are we in terms of the route? So we've come a little way because we started out at up there, and we've got a lot of rock and roll to do until we get down to the other end. We are eventually heading into Dante. We are holding on 31, so we'll just leave that for now. We do eventually start going downhill, which would be a bit more interesting. Just got wiped out by a tree. Good. I don't know why I felt like doing this one. I started out recording on the LIRR2 and I broke the train. And I thought, this is such balls that I couldn't get it going again. I thought, but I do want to do something American for this one because I haven't done anything American for a while. So I thought, Clinchfield, why not? I haven't done it for ages and I do like an F7. Did have some challenges getting them going because, of course, without banking com, those rear locos don't actually do anything. They just sit there. So you're trying to lift the weight of your 5,000-ton coal train and the locomotives. All right, let's pop this back down to 3 and do the same on the one on the back. Might even pop that one down to 1 less than 3, actually. They'll have to forgive me for the speeding. Well, you don't have to, but you're going to, because you're nice. As we roll through the Appalachian Mountains in the United States. I think Virginia or West Virginia, somewhere around there. Let's see, where is the Clinchfield Railroad? Let's have a look. Where is the Clinchfield Railroad? Now, Kentucky to South Carolina. Well, there you go. But I was right that it does go through the Appalachians, and Dante, Virginia, St. Paul, Virginia, Kingsport, Tennessee. So it is in Virginia. Johnson City, Tennessee, Irwin, Tennessee, Marion, North Carolina. So we're running towards Dante, and we were in Spartanburg, South Carolina before, so we're going through quite a few states here. And it says the Clinchfield was notable for being the last Class 1 railroad built east of the Mississippi River, opening in 1915. Gratuitous bridge shot. And it says, while its original purpose was primarily hauling coal, as we're doing, from the Appalachian region to the textile mills of the southeast, it also became a significant route for manifest freight linking the Midwest and Southeast and is now operated by CSX. That's kind of cool. We're getting back closer to the speed limit now, so let's notch back up a bit. I'm not going to put as much on the ones on the back, I'm just going to put them to 4. We'll see how that goes. It is nice seeing the little glimpses of sun here and there as we work our way into the morning. Trees in World. It's quite an amazing environment around here with these massive boulders. I have visited this area, and of course we play in this area in Railroader as well, because that's also set in the Appalachian Mountains. I'm just using the 3 camera to flip back to the other locomotive. Just warn the people of the mine that we're coming through, as if they couldn't tell already. And of course we're going too fast again. Oh, yeah. I'll leave the back ones on notch 8 for the moment and see how we go. But at least keep the consist compressed. A faint suspicion we might be near the point where we start going downhill, so I'll have to do something about that. Just ignore that 40 mile an hour there on the speedo. It's clearly faulty. It's all good. I'm just going to have to leave you with Chair for a moment, so hopefully Chair will behave, because I need to fill up my drink bottle. Be right back. How was Chair? Did it behave? Oh no, Chair, you're driving the train too fast. What's going on there? Party time, says Chair. Fair enough. I went out of focus for a while there. That's a bit interesting. I don't think I've ever seen the camera do that before. Nice lighting effect there of the sun rolling through the trees. If this was a modern route, I could have turned on just a touch of fog. Because it makes a very nice effect on the Todd 4 routes. Doesn't do so much on the others. There's an irony of using dead dinosaurs to drag around a trainload of dead trees. I wonder if they still mine coal here. Apparently, yes. It's the second largest coal producing state in the US after Wyoming. There you go. The industry is in decline, but it remains a significant part of the area's economy. Made 84.6 million tonnes of coal in 2023. And it employed originally about 23,000 people, now it's down to about 12,000. That's why Schlump will never let go of coal. And while I do make fun of Greta, we do have to ditch this shit at some point in our lives. Bring on Mr. Fusion, I say. I look forward to running my car on bananas. How are we going on the map now? We've travelled about a third of the way by the looks of things, if I'm being generous. Choose some areas the route's really good, and other areas like this are a bit, yes, flat. It's good when you pop back just in time to see a green signal, rather than the other way around when you go. Actually losing a lot of speed. Just checking on my stats, the EMD F7s, primarily powered by a 1500 horsepower, which is 1.1 megawatts. 16-cylinder EMD 567B series diesel engine, which is a 45-degree V configuration, total displacement of 148.66 litres. They were produced by Locomotive Division of General Motors EMD from 1949 to 1953 and were capable of various top speeds depending on their gearing, ranging from 55 to over 100. I think these are probably in a 55 range because they are hauling heavy freight on big hills. A little bit of spirited running here, making up for some lost time. Of course, we can fix that. Look, there, fixed it. Just warning the hobos in the tunnel that there is a large growly thing coming at them, as if they couldn't hear the massive engines. So remember where that grass was just flat on the wall, and look at it here, and how much better does this look? I don't know why they have those flat bits in other areas, to be honest. I think we've still got the pushers on the back running in notch 8. Sounds like it. There's that rogue empty one. Might have had bad gates or something, so they didn't load it. Who knows? Gratuitous bridge shot coming up. We're just cruising along at about 33, so that's fine. It'll do anyway. We're about halfway through our journey now. We do have a little bit more than 13 miles to go, though, because that's as the crow flies. And we have some curly track to do, so it's probably closer to 20. So we have a quick look on the map. Yeah, we are pretty much at a halfway mark. We're going to come into the junction from one of the branches shortly. These only carry 1,200 gallons of fuel. That's not that much. About 50,000 pounds of tractive efforts. These ones are a top speed of around 50 to 55. I don't know if that's written anywhere on them. Sometimes is on the locos, but doesn't seem to be on this one. Unless there's something on the back, maybe. Nope. Driver just supposed to know. Green signal, good to see. Ah, food. Thank you.
Do you want to pack a cherry coke?
Yeah, there's one in there.
You're recording?
Yes, I am recording. Luggies. You'll have to excuse me eating in front of you. I just am. Where would we be without breaded, compressed mystery meat? Doesn't even look like meat. Doesn't even try. Clearly I am into the health food today. I ate nothing but health food while I was in Japan. Could I make up for it? Clinchfield was one of the last railroads in the US to actually get rid of their cabooses. Track coming in from the branch there.
There's another burger if you want another burger.
You were interfering with Rule 14L. I'm getting a weird look now.
Yeah, Rule 14L.
Hey?
What?
Two longs, a short and a long. At this point, I could probably shut down the locomotives in the back. It wouldn't matter. we can stop and pick that train up. Oh, here's one interesting thing about Clinchfield. In this game, the railcars don't have physics unless they're connected to a locomotive with a player in them. Except on Clinchfield. This is one where if you don't set handbrakes, they will actually roll away. Oh, look at that lovely optimization happening with the bland scenery turning into pretty scenery within the sight of the player. That's what you call optimization. Makes me sad. There's a scenario marker there. Which one's it for? Won't tell me. Let's look on the map. Limited power. Fair. Don't worry, we're only doing 33. It's all good, except that we've got a slow speed section coming. Bang! As the ones on the back push it and press the train. Listen to the physics engine struggling with those couple of horses. Gratuitous spread shot coming up. Lovely. Seems necessary, doesn't it? Yes, definitely seems necessary. There we go. Done deal. Apparently I can't be powering right now, but clearly I am. It's been a fun little tour through the mountains. Here she comes around the mountain. .25 mile an hour looks pretty fast up this close. Wow, 28. Who's counting? Seven miles to go, it reckons. Yeah, it's probably not far. Doing pretty well. Wouldn't it be funny if the rogue empty car actually changed position in the train? It was just some kind of joke. Coming up to the official 30 zone. And just as we get there, we're actually going to go down to doing the speed limit again. Now, I'm kind of curious. If I drop the ones on the back just down to notch 1, so really the only thing they're... Whoops. Really the only thing they're doing... Yeah, it's 1. The only thing doing is lifting their own weight. Can the F7s lift the train by themselves? It's completing the heart attack with 18 teaspoons of sugar. And probably a teaspoon of caffeine as well. Claims only 150 calories per can. To me, that seems a little light on based on what's in it. And of course, the Great Duck has influenced the makers of Choke by forcing them to change their recipe. The recipe they've had since the 1920s, I think. This is a bloke that doesn't like government overreach. Bunny. And the answer, by the way, given that we're doing 19 miles an hour now without the units in the back powering, is that no, they're not enough. So let's give it a bit of help up the front here. That's starting to recover things. Trainload of empties sitting there. We could pick them up too, but we won't. Pretty close to the end of the run now, so if you're still with us, thank you very much for hanging around. Hopefully I'm actually in the chat, we'll see. It depends on a few factors. Hopefully you're chatting about all the things that are in Train Sim World 6. Because all of those details should be out by the time you're watching this. You'll know what the routes are, you'll know whether our speculation was anywhere near close or not. Yep, green light. And there's a rare sight on this one. There's an AI. Notice that loco doesn't have its brakes on. It's just sitting there though. Interesting. A mixed? Hmm. There aren't too many like this which have got boxcars and coal in the same train. It's a long one. There we go. We should go back to ours now, I guess. Do love a good cold. I got it before I went overseas and spent the 2 weeks while I was away on cop suppressant, which meant that I didn't actually get better. I just realised this is actually a Train Sim World 2 route. And here we are on the verge of Train Sim World 6. Who would have thunk it? Just goes to show some of the old ones do stand the test of time, because that's the oldest lighting system and the oldest scenic system. It's a long tunnel, this one. The great cloaca through the mountain. Somewhere around here is a throttle. Switched over to dynamic braking as we start rolling down the other side of the hill. I've not got the engines on the back doing anything, we're only using the F7's braking. that's it. Just the stop at location. There's no shunting or anything to do. This was one of the early ones when they didn't really understand dynamic braking and made the diesel engine accelerate when it was doing dynamic braking, and that's not really what happens. Rolling into Dant. With the turn, I don't know if it's been fixed, but at one point that turntable used to launch your engines into space if you tried to turn them. It's like, oh, gone. Always liked the clutter and stuff that was hanging around this route. Made it stand out in my book. And that'll do. That is our run completed in the mighty F4. And we'll be booted out now, and we spent most of our time speeding, in fact. So we only got a silver medal. Anyway, I'll be back live next Sunday. I might even be live on the Wednesday, maybe. We'll see how I feel. I think that's the day I come back. But, yep, thanks for bearing with the few weeks of premieres rather than lives. Hopefully I've managed to get into the chat for them and you've enjoyed them. You probably won't enjoy them as much as when it's live because there's no interaction, which is always actually the best part about being live, to be honest with you. I really look forward to the lives because of the chats that we get to have. So hopefully I've been in the chat for these at least. See, hopefully. And hopefully, you're all full of news about what's coming up in Train Sim World 6. And no, at the time of recording, I don't know. I actually do find out when I'm there. So it's probably safe to say in this video that I will be at Dovetail Games on the 14th and 15th of the month. So that was about 10 days ago when this goes to air. 10, 12, whatever it was. And I'll have all the details. But you don't. Well, you do when you watch this. you've had them for about a few days to a week, maybe, something like that. Anyway, I lose track of time, always do. It's been fun. I quite enjoyed this little run through Clinchfield. You can tell I wasn't particularly serious about it, given the speeding and the oomph. And we had that little hiccup at the start. We couldn't get going because the locomotives on the back weren't doing anything. So I remembered the manual workaround to fly down there on the external 3 camera and sort that out. All right, great stuff. Enjoy yourselves, and as always, thank you very much for watching and joining in the chat. Hopefully you did. Hopefully it wasn't just dead quiet. There's crickets and people are now going, what chat? But anyway, you know what it is. Yep, party time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Have a great one, folks, and we shall see you live next week. Bye now.